It's a overcast morning here, but it is cool, about 70 degrees or less. Looks like we might have some rain today. We are going to attempt to go down river and go through the Grange lock. Tried to call him this morning on the cell phone, but I got a busy signal. Who gets a busy signal anymore? But that's the way it is. It may be our cell phone service here. Had a great evening here, even though we didn't have power. It was cool enough to get a good night's sleep. And went to Little Mexico, ran into Bree and Nancy, who like loopers, and they have businesses here, so shout out to them. So today, just going to be us heading down to the Grange lock, and we'll just keep trying to call them, and hopefully we'll get lucky when we get there. There won't be anything going on. So
all right, you're looking good here, Sam. Can't go forward because you see those barges up there. So Sam's having to maneuver back here so we can get free and clear of all this industrial stuff. And we're pointed this way, but we've got to go back the other way down the river. So let's go over here. Nothing's there. Nope. No traffic at all. Great, keep it going. Looks good here. What's the depth, Sam? 14 feet? Very nice. Yeah, so we're 8 miles away from a lock. Well, Sam decided we're just going to take off, and if we have to wait there, we have to wait there. But we have a pretty long day ahead of us, about over 60 miles. So, but come on. The water's nice, and looking forward to a great day on the Illinois River.
Downbound on the Illinois River, mile 86 or so. And up here is an anchorage called Bar Island. You can't see on the back side of it, and I've looked on my depth charts. I think it'd be an excellent anchorage over there. You're out of the way of the tows, so I'd go to the southbound, the far end of that island, and I'd swing around and sound it in there, and I'd drop the hook, and I think I would sleep like a baby. Grange lock, motor vessel here to us.
Grange back.
Yes, sir. Downbound PC, 50 feet in length, and looking for a downbound passage. We're about 20 minutes out.
Roger, Captain. We got a northbound commercial double coming up. And once we get him locked up, we'll lock it down.
All right. Any estimate on the time it would be until we could get passage and where we could tie up?
Probably about 2 hours, and you can drop anchor about 20 feet off that left descending bank.
All right, we'll plan on that. Thank you. Well, the last lock, 2 hours. So we're going to be anchoring. Guess go back to sleep once we anchor. Upbound double. Just when you thought it was safe, could have stayed back there a little bit longer. Well, that's the luck.
So, we get to anchor for a couple of hours, waiting on the Grange lock. There is a tow pushing a double, so that means it's going to be a while. All right, just let me know when you want me to drop the anchor. Got another boat out there, looper looks like, waiting to go through the lock with us. But it's gonna be a while. Okay, what's the depth? Okay, here comes the red. That's 25 feet. We put the anchor up. Lockmaster said they're ready for us. This giant barge is leaving the lock. We're going to be on the starboard side, so I get my fenders out. I got 4 out. I need to go back to the cockpit to get that stern fender out. Oh, they got the barbecue grill going out there. They know how to move now. The grill master is just waved. She's putting the chicken on. I do remember when we went through this last time, there was construction on both sides. You know, they had their big cranes and everything. And yeah, it was quite the operation. Although it wasn't to the point where I think we were maybe 3 weeks out from when they were going to close it down. You see the green light flashing here? Yay! This is Sam just told me in my headset. This is the last lock for a while, and yeah, excited about that. Although we had to wait 2 hours for it. I'm glad that it was only 2 hours. Some loopers have had to wait 3, 4, 5, 6, very long time for locks. So we're thankful that we were able to drop the anchor, wait for a couple of hours, and then they took us right through.
A dark and dreary day on the river. About mile 72.5 or so on Illinois River. Coming up on the Riverdock Bridge, and we slowed it down because there's a cell to the south of us that we're allowing to pass to the east. There we go. And we're just kind of watching that there, and as it passes, should be a clearing or at least light rain showers, but I'd rather not get into any heavy rain showers, so we slowed down.
Well, the rain started coming down. We usually don't like to travel when it's rainy, but sometimes it just sneaks up on you. So we're getting a pretty good shower here, but the majority of the storm is still way south of us, so we're okay traveling like this, as long as it only lasts for a short time.
About mile 42 or so here on Illinois River downbound. Got the Great Western Railroad Bridge up there. She's open for us.
Is she closed sometimes?
Yeah, I guess it's only closed when trains come in, so they keep it open.
There's a ferry up ahead, taking cars back and forth from that side to that side, and that side to that side.
Back and forth, back and forth.
It's not a very wide place. They should consider building a bridge, a tall bridge.
But then the ferry driver would lose his job.
But think about all the employed bridge builders.
Yes. This is the Hardin lift bridge, and about 26 feet there. easy. We're going to start bringing it on back because Mel's is just a half-mile south of that. And one of the things we're concerned about with this lower water is whether we can dock there. So we're going to go in and sound it out. If not, we'll go downstream somewhere and anchor. And,
Come on, Mills.
I think it'll be okay. We were able to dock. There's about 10 feet there, and you can see it's kind of rough there. We had every fender there was on the boat. Mel's was closed. We didn't get to go and have the great food there, and also in the morning the giant cinnamon bun. But we did walk into town. There's a convenience store in town, and got to walk around a little bit in Hardin. So thanks for coming along on this trip down from Beardstown to Mel's in Hardin, Illinois. We'll see you next time on What Yacht To Do.